Oh, hey there. JR Pandy here, No BS Gardener. Today I thought I'd take advantage of this beautiful day we have here in September. September is a great time to fix some bare spots in your lawn, fertilize, overseed. So I thought I'd take you through the ropes and just kind of show you how we do it. We do a little pole planting here, we'll call it, and my guys threw a little soil off to the side and subsequently kind of killed my grass here. So we're going to overseed. So the main thing you want to do when you overseed is you want to kind of loosen up that soil, because the contact of the seed going through to the soil, you got to have something for those roots to grab onto. So by loosening that up a little, it creates a good area to bond to. So once you get your lawn prepped, the next thing is your seed. What type of seed do you have in your lawn? If you don't know what kind of seed you have when you put it in, I recommend you put in something similar to like a 1/3 mix. It's got a third Kentucky bluegrass, a third fescue, and a third perennial rye. That's a match all, do all, does everything in one seed if you don't know what you have. My particular lawn, I actually have installed this TLC blend. It's a turf type tall fescue. Contains a grass seed called Titan. Titan came out about 3 to 4 years ago, and what I really love about Titan is that when those dog days of summer hit, I don't have to water this lawn. Once this grass gets established, it remains a deep green, less watering, less mowing. It's everything you wanted in a grass seed and more. And it's just a great seed. So I've installed that in my lawn. I know that I have it in here. We're going to go ahead and overseed with the Titan fescue. Now, I've selected a couple different seeds here just to kind of show you the different size and type. The one in my right hand here is the Titan. You can see that that's a larger seed just by the size of the actual seeds themselves. The one to the left here is what we call our All-Pro mix. It has, I think, 80%, 4 different types of Kentucky bluegrass, which I feel is the best grass seed you can buy, and about 20% of 2 different types of perennial ryegrass. This Titan, if you're putting in a new lawn, you would need like 6 to 8 pounds per 1,000 square feet. On the All-Pro seed mix that I have here, that's mostly Kentucky, you're only going to need maybe 3, maybe 4 pounds total to 1,000 square feet, because the seed is so much smaller. So I have one thing I want to say about when you put your seed down is I have a lot of people that think more is better, and that's not the case here. What you want to do is when you put your seed down is just get 3 seeds within the diameter of a dime. That's the old farmer's method of how much seed to put down. If you put down a lot more in that same area, sure, it's going to come up quick, but then as it starts to grow, it's just going to choke itself out. So in this case, less is more. Okay, we're ready to put our seed down next. So Scott's makes this handy dandy little handheld spreader here. All you have to do is pour some seed in. And then it has a little dial on the side, 1 through 5. We're going to go with 4. Little trigger action gun here that'll open to get the seed to come out. Crank on the side, and there we go. So again, we just want to get about 3 seeds within the diameter of a dime. That's it. We're seeded, ready to move on to our next step. Now that I've got my seed down, 2 more steps and we're done. Seed will germinate on its own, but to give it an extra boost, I always recommend using like a new lawn starter fertilizer. If you're doing just a small area like this, a 4-pound bag is more than enough. And you can use that same broadcast spreader that I had, just sprinkle it on there. The seed will help nourish the plant as it starts to grow, and really will get it off, and you'll have a better germination when you use a starter fertilizer. Then all we have to do is cover it. Straw has been around for years. I love straw. It's probably the best thing that you can do to put down, but a lot of people don't like straw. So Greenview came out with this grass seed accelerator. And I don't know if you've ever seen the driving down the highway, they're shooting out that green spray on the sides of the road. hydroseeding it's called. They use reconstituted papers that they've dyed, and they mix that with fertilizer and seed and shoot it out of these big machines, and that's what helps to keep the grass moist and get it germinated. Well, Greenview used the kind of same technology. They pelletized the newspapers, and this is the same type of idea that when they're using that hydroseeding on the side of the major highways. So what's nice about this is that you put it down, once the water gets on it, they'll actually expand quite a bit. It provides the cover, some moisture. There's a little bit of fertilizer in here as well. I'd still like you to use a starter fertilizer though, but you just kind of sprinkle that on, add some water, and in about a week, 10 days, you should get a general cover of your lawn starting to sprout. And 2-3 weeks later, you'll be able to cut it once it gets about 3 inches taller, so, and your lawn will just be beautiful. So we've got the fertilizer, the seed, this grass seed accelerator down. We're just going to add some water. You know, watering's key to getting the grass to germinate, and I would recommend probably daily. You want to keep that ground moist. If you go on vacation or something, it starts to come up, there's a couple days it's real hot out, the seedlings are starting to grow and they'll just wither away without that moisture, which is so crucial for it. So basically keep it moist. So I figure while I'm here, I might as well, I've got some other just low spots that have occurred in my lawn here. I just went out and I got a bag of topsoil, and we're just going to fill a couple of those in, add some fresh soil, and then we'll put some seed over it, a little bit of fertilizer, grass seed accelerator, and then my lawn will be absolutely beautiful here in another 2 to 3 weeks. What's great about the bag soil is you can just take it wherever it's needed, put a little bit down, and you're ready to go.
Okay, so here what I want to show you today is the Gavin 3-in-1 seeder. This is a product I found a couple seasons ago, and it's pretty ingenious how it works. Basically what you do is you take your seed, dump it in until you hit the right amount. There's a level on the side. They give you a little bit of starter fertilizer, water soluble. Open that, pack that up, put it in there. And it just about all fits. Then you screw the lid on. Now we're going to hook up the hose to it. And then we'll turn it on. And we are overseeding the lawn here. Well, the beauty of this thing is that you're actually mixing seed with the fertilizer and the water, and it just comes out in a nice fan spray, and you can go over your entire lawn. And that fertilizer really helps to get that grass seed started, especially with the water in contact with the seed. Just go over it and you can finish your lawn in no time.
Okay, so I got my lawn all overseeded with the Gavin 3-in-1 seeder. That's a pretty amazing piece of equipment. So I'm sure we're going to get some good germination here in about a week. Last couple of things I want to touch on is fall fertilization. If you don't feed any other time the entire year, make sure you fertilize your lawn in the fall. Personally, at my house, I do it mid-September and again mid-October, 2 applications. What that does, all that energy is put into the roots. You get deeper roots, you get a stronger lawn, you have less problems with weeds, etc., etc. So definitely use an application or 2 of fall fertilizer. The other thing is I have a lot of clients that come in and they purchase pelletized lawn. lime. The Pelletize is a lot easier to apply, so I definitely recommend if you do need to put lime on your lawn, I do recommend that you use a granular Pelletize. I would like to see you though, however, bring in a sample of soil. I'd take some from here, some from over there, some from over there, so you get a good mix of what kind of soil you have in your yard. Bring in about a coffee can to your local garden center, and a lot of times they have a pH meter that they can just put it right into the soil, and you wait a few seconds and it'll tell you exactly what the pH of your lawn is. Mine happens to be 6.8, which is ideal. You really want the pH of your soil to be about 6.8 to 7.0. Now lime will actually sweeten your lawn, so if you were more sour, less than that, like 6.5, 6.6, then I'd recommend putting lime down. But why do it if you don't need to? And if your local garden center doesn't have a pH meter, you could always purchase an inexpensive pH test kit. Well, that's it for today. I'm J.R. Pandy, the No BS Gardener, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Thanks for watching.